Hey everybody, Nick Yor here to bring you a recap of some of the local players selected in the recent NFL draft. And we're going to have to start with, of course, round one, pick 15 was Dwayne Haskins, the quarterback from Ohio State. He went to the local Washington Redskins, a great pick for the Skins. He went to the Bullis School in Potomac, Maryland, played in the IAC, so a great pick there. And a DMV kid off the board very early in the draft. Then we move on to round three, pick 19, where Nate Davis, an offensive guard from UNC Charlotte, was taken by the Tennessee Titans. He played his high school ball at Stonebridge High School in Ashburn, Virginia. So another Bulldog in the NFL joins Jonathan Allen on the Redskins. He had interest from UVA, but chose to stick with the 49ers and be a part of that program's beginnings. We move on round four, pick 18, Gary Jennings Jr., wide receiver from West Virginia. He was selected by the Seattle Seahawks, and he played high school football at Colonial Forge High School down there at Stafford, Virginia. Two-time All-Big 12 player and had some massive production in West Virginia his past two seasons. And then round six, pick 11 was Travis Fulgham from wide receiver from Old Dominion. He was selected by the Detroit Lions and went to Broad Run High School out there in Ashburn, Virginia. He was a former walk-on and had 1,000 yards and 11 touchdowns this past season. Second team All-Conference USA for the Monarchs. A great story down there. Will be playing for Detroit next season. Round six, pick 25 was Trace McSorley, the quarterback/athlete that he might have to play in the NFL from Penn State. He was selected by the Baltimore Ravens from Briar Woods High School in Ashburn, Virginia. A legend at Penn State, 3-year starter. And now that is now all three Ashburn schools, Broad Run, Briar Woods, and Stonebridge, had a player selected in this year's NFL draft. That is very impressive for the Ashburn, Virginia area. Then round six, pick 30 was Isaiah Prince, an offensive tackle from Ohio State. He was selected by the Miami Dolphins and played for Eleanor Roosevelt High School in Greenbelt, Maryland. He's a 4-year starter along the offensive line at Ohio State, team captain this past year, and first team All-Big Ten, so a very good steal there late in the 6th round by the Miami Dolphins. Round 7, pick 5 was Derwin Gray, an offensive tackle from Maryland, was selected by the Pittsburgh Steelers. He went to Friendship Collegiate and Fork Union Military Academy before reaching College Park from Washington, D.C., and a two-time Big Ten honorable mention this past season. Started all 10 games for the Terps. Round 7, pick 29 was Nick Scott, safety from Penn State, and he was selected by the Los Angeles Rams. He went to Fairfax High School his last 2 years in high school. Was a dual-threat quarterback for the Rebels, a star here in Northern Virginia. Played offense early on at Penn State, special teams, and then found his role as a safety. And was all Big Ten this past year for the Nittany Lions. A good pickup there for the Rams. And then some undrafted players that have signed. We have Malik Carney, a defensive end from North Carolina. He signed with the Detroit Lions and attended T.C. Williams High School in Alexandria, Virginia. He led the Heels in sacks this past season despite missing several games early on with an injury. And then we have another undrafted Tar Heel is free agent Jeremiah Clark. He signed with the Oakland Raiders. He also played at T.C. Williams and played along that defensive line, a very good run stopper for the Tar Heels. And then a preview for next year, Chase Young, defensive end from Ohio State, is already top 5 projected in Mel Kiper's next mock draft. He is from DeMatha High School in Hyattsville, Maryland, a very dominant player on the college level right now. Played opposite Nick Bosa, I'm sorry, got it right the first time at Ohio State this past year, so should be another good steal in the DMV. Loaded talent as they showed it in this year's past draft in the NFL. So remember, if you'd like to see more plays, highlights, videos like this one, make sure to check us out at DMVSTREAM.com.
This content is brought to you by Dental Associates. For more than 39 years, Dr. Stephen Price has been practicing dentistry in Northern Virginia. A member of the American Dental Association, the Northern Virginia Dental Society, and the Virginia Dental Society, Price is considered an expert in Invisalign and continues to be an award-winning innovator in the industry.